The second half of Zechariah 11, verses 10 to 17. The context is this is where the 30 pieces of silver was quoted from, okay? So it's right at Christ's time, okay? The context is the bad shepherds of Israel at that time when Christ was there. Christ was changing everything over to the New Testament, okay? Okay, so here we go in verse 10. Then I, Zechariah, who's doing what God told him in his vision of what I'm talking about, the future. Then I, Zechariah, took the staff called Favour. He had two staffs, one called Favour, and broke it because it's representing the shepherd, right? And broke the one called Favour, the staff. Revoking the covenant I had made with the nations. Now, it doesn't really say about covenant with nations, but what it means is, remember, he just made us peculiar people with Israel is what it means. So the covenant with the nations was he wasn't calling them. But now he's calling everyone in the New Testament. So that's broken. You see, that hence it's called favor. Hence it's called favor, meaning he had favor with Israel in the Old Testament. He broke it. No more favor for Israel. It's for everybody now, okay? That's what he made with the nations. Like, I'm not calling you, but now I'm calling you. So favor is broken, the shepherd. In other words, I'm shepherding you with a different staff now. You get it? Right at Christ's time. It was revoked on that day. And so the afflicted of the flock who were watching knew it was the word of the Lord. The early apostles, early Christians, and some called of Jews knew that God was calling everybody, okay? I told them, Zechariah in the vision here, if you think it's best, give me my, well, this is quoting what happened to Christ. Christ is the shepherd, the New Testament. I told them, if you think it best, give me my pay, because they rejected Christ, okay? The Old Testament, the old Israelites. But if not, keep it. So they paid me 30 pieces of silver. Remember that? And the Lord said to me, throw it to the powder, the handsome price at which they priced me. So I threw the 30 pieces of silver and threw them into the house of the Lord at the potter's field. Remember, they paid Judas, the betrayer, 30 pieces, and he came back and repented, and he threw it at their feet in the house of the Lord. That's the house where all the Pharisees were and everything, right? And the temple. And they went and bought the potter's field, and it says to fulfill this prophecy. See, it's all in the context of what I'm telling you, okay? Everything. Verse 14, then I broke the second staff, union, how God's going to shepherd. The union between, here, breaking the brotherhood between Israel and Judah and Israel. Meaning, well, it's like the first one, meaning it doesn't really mean anything now, Judah and Israel. Remember, as the earlier staff, we're all one now. Now he's going to shepherd with all one. With one staff now, all one. Christians. Called everyone's a Christian. It needs to be a spiritual Israel. It needs to be a spiritual Jew. Verse 15, then the Lord said to me, take again the equipment of a foolish shepherd. Now he's going to say, for as far as the Israel, the context here, that they're just going to be shepherd. Hang on, I'm going to need to stop there because of time. So that's verse 14. That's only verses 10 to 14. And I'll take the third one in the third part, okay? Okay, bye.